Hello and welcome to KLTV News. I'm Dave Hodgson. International news, and the hamlet of Nunavut in the Northern Territory of Canada has won a landmark consultation case in the country's Supreme Court. The court ruled that the Canadian government had failed in its duty to consult the Indigenous Inuit community about the impact of seismic testing in the exploration of gas and oil reserves near the community of Clyde River. The local community was worried that the seismic blasting, which is used to find oil and gas deep under the ocean floor, would disrupt and even harm marine life. Former Mayor of Clyde River, Jerry Natanine, said he was grateful for the outcome in the seemingly impossible case. Justice was on our side, he said. We're fighting for our life and our way of life. National news, and the Conservative government has been dealt another blow in the courts as another of their policies has been ruled illegal, this time by the Supreme Court. Following on from the High Court ruling in June that the benefit cap was unlawful and illegally discriminates against single parents with young children, the Supreme Court has ruled that workplace tribunal fees are also unlawful. This will mean that the government is obliged to repay more than £27 million paid by employees in cases of unfair dismissal. Dave Prentice, the General Secretary of the trade union Unison, said the government is not above the law, but when ministers introduced fees, they were disregarding laws many centuries old and showing little concern for employees seeking justice following illegal treatment at work. Since 2013, anyone in England, Scotland and Wales wanting to pursue a case against an employer has had to pay up to £1,200. Prentice went on to say that Wednesday's ruling was a major victory for employees everywhere. Regional news, and worries around the decreasing government commitment to the Northern Powerhouse has led to the mayors and council leaders of 5 northern cities arranging a summit with the business leaders next month. The aim of the meeting is to put pressure on current ministers for more investment in the north. The idea of the Northern Powerhouse was the brainchild of the then Chancellor of the Exchequer, George Osborne. Since Mr Osborne stepped away from politics before the recent general election, fears have increased in northern constituencies. These fears have been intensified by the possibility that not all of the Transpennine rail routes will be electrified. The cities of Liverpool, Manchester, Leeds, Sheffield and Newcastle are involved, and the local leaders are hoping the summit will put pressure on ministers to recommit to the electrification project. And finally, a retired police officer and his nephew have canoed all the way around Britain, becoming the first to do so in the process. Colin Skeeth and David Gould-Duff have completed the 2,500-mile clockwise trip, raising £2,100 for the Forget-Me-Not Children's Hospice. Colin's wife Katrina wrote on the Facebook page Canoe Around Britain, Colin and David have successfully completed the first ever circumnavigation of the mainland of Britain by open canoe, 86 days after they set off. Right now, I'm going to sit here feeling extremely proud of my amazing husband and wonderful nephew. Congratulations to the lads for a very, very worthy cause too. That's all for KLTV News, and we really mean that's all, as this will be the last KLTV News in its present form. Look out for a new content that's coming soon. Dave Hodgson for KLTV. Goodbye.